My God, and you look like a,
All right,
you just look like
everybody.
a god, bro.
Greetings. It's your boy Blaine Ben, aka Bravo Picasso.
What's up,
You
man?
know, I'm on the phone with my broski Denzel, Denny, BK Honcho, the God, the one and only. You feel me? Make some noise. Make some noise, my God, big bro, little bro. Let's make some noise.
Let's go, let's go. Talk money,
Yeah, man. So
talk money, man.
shit, well, what's good? We was just talking about the video to Gear 4 that we just dropped. My bro is excited about it. Yo, man, tell the fans how you rocking, man. Tell the fans how you feel about it.
Yo, on the rail, the climb up is so different. It like people, it just gotta be so in tune with being a person that goes to the next level type vibe. That's just what I like seeing, like a person that's just willing to take things to the next level.
Yeah,
And that's just what I'm seeing right now.
yeah,
That's the next level of just using your mind in another creative way. You know what I'm saying? And when you continue to do that, it just make you look flawless. You know what I'm saying? When it took a lot of struggles and effort to get things to put all the way together, you know what I mean?
absolute. I mean,
So it's like, because people ain't gonna see the work behind. People ain't gonna see how like what it took to even think about something like that.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
As just a start off. You know what I'm saying? Like a peak. You know what I'm saying? So when you perform it at an elite manner, it make you look flawless to the public, and it's all about appearing in your best, like appearing in your best image type vibe.
yeah, absolutely,
You know, appearing in your best image. You know what I mean?
absolute. I mean, it's crazy because when I was editing the video, um,
Mm.
there was some moments where I thought like it was good to go. And then I kept adding more layers to it. You know what I'm saying? Kept, feeling like I could do more or I could just time certain things better. And what I like about it is that it's a new skill. Video editing and all of that.
Word.
I mean, sure, I could pay somebody a couple of dollars, but money into that, it's like if I could do it or learn how, then things to me that video, I'm not gonna say it was basic to diminish it. I'm just saying that it really didn't take too long to make, even though I spent time analyzing everything about it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it was just like as simple as turning on the lights, the camera, customizing the fit, ordering things, making the song, having the song pertain to what I was wearing. To shout out
Mm-hmm.
One Piece and My Hero Academia. I had an episode, a whole My Hero Academia episode where I was talking about having quirks and all of that jazz. And so that was the jersey. They didn't necessarily go with the jacket, but it was just like, you know what I mean? I'm at the crib. Like I could costume change, I could throw on the jacket, throw on the One Piece hat, and just tap into my characters the same way how I could tap into the music, bringing out characters in the music. So,
Mm-hmm.
just having fun type shit. I put it out. It seemed like people was really rocking with that shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
Exactly, man. It
You know
was
what I'm
like
saying?
it was a lot of new things that was coming to my mind, you know what I'm saying, when I was looking at that. And it was just showing me like you calmly did that in a way where taking that to any further level is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And like mastering the way people feel like excited about the music entertainment,
Yeah.
it draws more people closer because people is in tune with sound. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's everything makes sound out here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I mean,
So
look,
when
the
you
game is kind of
follow the
stale.
art,
You know, like we got J. Cole dropping tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's, you know, raising a lot of excitement for music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I felt like, you know what I mean? Like, why not add to that? You know, it's
Right.
like,
That was a calm hit. That was a calm hit right there.
you feel me?
That was a calm hit, man. That was different. That was a different level of just looking at something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I seen that in a whole different way.
Mm.
Because you showed yourself in so much different wavy images that it was just like
Right. The Crash
it was just
Bandicoot
following the
mask.
song. Yeah.
You know, me and my man's Ant with the pirate ship and the marine ships. You know?
Right. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy, bro.
I mean, you know, man, I've been just working, dog. I've been literally, if you go on my YouTube right now, I put out like, I think 20 plus videos. You know what I'm saying? Descriptions, pinned comments, thumbnails, hashtags, you know, of what I was talking about. Like, I got 20-minute videos, 30-minute videos, an hour-long video, 40-minute here, 8-minute there, 3-minute there. Like, I've been putting up shots. I put up like 15 videos last month, which is January, and then another 5, you know, for this month alone, and it's in the beginning. It's you know,
right.
the 5th. So, you know, I plan to just keep. I wanna do like 20 videos a month. If I could, you know, if I could do more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just keep creating more, you know. And if you got any subjects or topics that you want to talk about, you know, you can call me up. I can cue up the lights and everything going on over here. We could record. We could talk about it. Make the content. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, a lot of the gems we talk about, I could then mix it into what we got going on and present it for the world. You know what I'm saying? YouTube short it or put like a reel on Instagram or something. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just naturally me and you would just talk off mic about the flyest shit ever anyway. You know what I'm saying? We don't really need the cameras, but at the same time, if we document the process, you know what I'm saying, and then look back on how we could edit that and create new waves, and you know what I mean, that's what the Gear 4 shit was about. It was like, yo, I'm at the desk now. It's pretty much unstoppable because I could just do that for every song I put out. You know, you know what I'm saying? I could just rap every song I put out from the desk, trick out the lights, trick out the graphics. You know what I'm saying? And just keep people entertained.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, that's keeping people entertained. And it's just showing, you know, it's showing your mind that there's people out here that's just very creative. You know what I mean? And it was just a solid video because the confidence at the mic and like, you know, the bars with the track and, you know, the vibe, the whole vibe was just like, it was turning me up as going.
Right.
As it's going, I'm turning up. I'm like, oh shit, bro, this shit going crazy. And then the visuals, for real. And then the visuals is like, oh my God. I didn't even think somebody could think like that.
Right.
That's like a next level of thinking right there because you don't see that much. You know what I'm saying? People trying to show themselves as are you starting to see it a little bit through some artists? I could say it a little bit, but it's never on the level that I just seen just now. I feel like taking that part to another level is gonna surpass a lot of people. It's gonna make people think more. Like, oh shit, you know, I might have to approach it like this. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And look, it's so like, creative, right? Like, I'm not like, you know, it's. Some people would say it's a music video, right? But at the same time, it's more than a music video. You know, like it's a vertical shot, so it covers up your whole phone instead of landscape mode, which is horizontal, right? So
Yeah.
vertical, I take up the whole real estate of your phone. So now you're glued to my room. You're like practically there in my room. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And then now it's like you said, you was feeling turned up, charged up. You know, if I
Exactly.
got beats and vibes that's giving people that motion. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm talking crazy. I'm talking heavy on Gear 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, and I feel like a lot of people, they underestimate that because I can go the melody route and the auto tune route and the sing swag song making route, that it's like people think that, you know, you don't really rap like that. And it's like, if you really think about it, I just code the bars and melody because I want it to stick more. It doesn't mean that I never said the bar. It's just I coded
Exactly.
it with melody to swag it out because I know how to. I have swag. I have style. I know how to walk on something. Whereas for other people, they might not know how to do that, and so all they can do is rap. You know, and they could rap really well, but that's all you can do. For me, I'm just choosing to swag rap at times. When I say swag rap, I'm just saying things that are just catchy, like the rookie and the vet, you know, something they have said. You know what I mean? Like anybody could say, you know, da-na-na-na-na, you know, that's the melody. That's the pocket. That's the flow. That's the turn up. That's when the DJ drop the beat. The rookie in the vet. You'll hear the whole crowd say that. The crowd, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
Exactly.
That's
At
that
one
crowd
time,
control
it's
shit.
hyped up. It's that crowd control, and it's hyped up, and it's getting the excitement there.
Right.
Now, imagine that type of, delivery as rapping that, and now you have a visual
Yeah.
that's showing your mind on some next level shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's really interesting because it's always enough room to get crafty.
Always. Yeah.
It's always another upgrade if you could see it.
Mm-hmm.
So once you see it just a little bit, multiply that. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like as if how the body works, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Within our bodies, it does the same thing. It spreads, it multiplies.
Mm-hmm.
So it enhances whatever is going on, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's like a method through life.
That's fact.
You just seeing that, and it's already telling my mind to multiply that potential.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Into something like that's just you just pulling up and showing yourself wavy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a wavy way of thinking because it's almost like I'm seeing a show, like a movie.
That's what I'm saying. It's like support the show.
What I'm saying? Like I just
here's the cash app. You could donate. You know, help me help you, help me out. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah,
you gotta tell people that they could donate because it's like they'll always get the free.
For sure.
You'll always just get the free if no one's telling you, oh, you could pay for it to help me out to do more of it.
Exactly.
You know?
Right.
You know, and it's a new format.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I saw somebody out there put together a dope song that's a concept song mixed with the outfits. I'm not saying they couldn't do that, but on my budget at my level, you know what I'm saying, with a cool crib with shit in the background, right? People got those things, right? But then it's like, you know, this ain't AI music. I didn't AI the music. You know, I made that shit. Forgotten made the beat.
Exactly, that's all you.
Yeah, Forgotten made the beat. I'm performing and wrote all my rhymes. Freestyle, really, for like half the song, because normally that's what I've been on. I'm not even saying that as a flex.
Fire.
That's how it was made.
Fire.
And Brown engineered it. You know what I'm saying? My guy Ainge, you know, had a hand in some of the graphics. I created the Gear 4 artwork for it. So that is gonna be the artwork that I'm gonna use for Gear 4, and I AI'd the artwork too, though. You know, like
and that's a part of your creativity. Like
exactly.
you took the opportunity to know that AI has a way on showing you what exactly you looking for sometimes.
And I think I exposed it. I think I cracked the code. I'm not gonna lie, because the way how I AI that image, it's not just telling the AI, yo, make me that image. I had to give AI details and specifics, and I gave it 3 different images that I took
That's fire.
to then get that outcome. So it's not just, yo, I saw what Blaine did, yo, let me do this, get the same thing. You're gonna have to add details into your art or into your craft, no different than how I have my guy Ainge cook up the artwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, people probably, he was the AI before AI, so now having AI and him, nigga, that's just cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just cheat code shit at this point. You know what I'm saying? And I could AI music, AI beats, AI engineering. I mean, AI is definitely replacing a lot of jobs, but what's important to me, which is the pen and the credibility to say, I wrote that, and because I wrote that and made that song, I could be in the same conversations with other people that put out songs. That's why I wouldn't AI a song. You know what I'm saying? I could use AI in other ways. I could use AI in pulling up information that I could use in a song. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But as far as just being like, yo, AI, print out a song, that there would be no fun for me doing what I'm doing today. You know what I'm saying? And so, when it comes to the artwork, people might be like, well, that's a little bit hypocritical because you use AI for other things. And it's like, yeah, but those other things don't regard me, like, I'm not trying to compete to be the greatest graphic designer in the world, because I have my mans that already is, and I have ideas that I could generate that could be one of one to me, and so I could tell the world that, I mean, those were my ideas, but ultimately my AI assisted me with getting that idea. At the same time, right? Let's say I AI an image, but then I send it to my mans to then edit it, redesign it, or add more layers to it. Now that becomes a whole other thing, where it's just art at that point. And so there is no rulings to be like, yo, since you didn't really, make the artwork, you're not going to be the top 5 greatest artwork person to ever, you know what I mean? It's not the same. Hip hop, rap, it's its own thing. If you have ghostwriters, it's like, you can't be in the conversation because that's like having an AI write your shit because you didn't write the shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah.
So, that's why when it come to making the music, I see a lot of guys AI in the music, and it sound pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it sound dope. But what's sad and tragic is that it's not their voice.
Right. I ain't really too much in tune with the, taking too much advantage of the AI on that level.
Yeah.
But for sure,
because you're talented at that level. Put the AI to use in something that you're not good at, and then learn with it along the way.
If this was like a Cartoon Network, I would look at this situation like on some funny shit,
like Adult Swim Toonami type shit.
Not even that, on some funnier vibe, like a Phineas and Ferb, my guy.
Oh, Phineas and Ferb, yeah.
Phineas and Ferb had the mind of a trillionaire, bro.
Facts.
That outsmarted, you feel me, a Dr. Doofenshmirtz or whatever his name was. And they only did that because they was just willing to apply that pressure on being creative out the gate. Like, just being way too creative. You know what I'm saying? And all of that is just about finding yourself, looking at yourself and finding who you is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In a way where you could crack the code of being different.
Yeah.
Because when you crack the code of being different, you just applying your own swag that nobody can handle.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna only love it and respect it.
Yeah, that's
They
it.
go, yeah, they gonna only love it and respect it. Now the people that's doing the same things like
Mm-hmm.
you might have some of them love and respect it, or they envy and feel a kind of way
Yeah.
because it's like, damn, you. It's either you making this shit where I can't even try no more, or
Yo.
it's either that, you feel me, or it's just like I hate the way how I can't even, you know, find my swag as much as you found yours. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And that's crucial.
So that's what the
You
video
know what I
said.
mean?
The video was like, "Yo, he got the look, the song.
It gave it
He
gave
got
it gave a template
the
of the sauce.
yeah,
It's like you in the kitchen cooking up.
yeah,
You got the whole meal ready.
yeah, yeah,
And people been smelling the meal Gucci.
yeah." And
Like somebody's making something great.
you know that
You
was
know what
all
I'm saying? Like
promo
whatever
for
that
the
is.
song "The Batcave" too, and Gear 4.
Is that
You know what
fire?
That was
The whole setup. And you
yeah,
even showed the merch of the video. Like
yeah,
that's something that the template of that, people can't handle of just the people that's in competition.
right.
But for the people that's just fans and enjoy music and listening to music, that shit is the most creative shit out right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Because you just
that's
gave a
what's up,
template of the
bro.
song. You already made the meal, and then it's like people been waiting on the meal, people in the kitchen, and the first thing you gave them in the meal was the sauce. Here's a teaspoon of the sauce.
Right,
You feel me? Like, tell me if this is enough seasoning for the whole food.
right.
Like because this sauce is on the meal. You know what I mean?
And
The sauce is on the meal.
it's
So
when you said like
taste
the
the
way
sauce and tell
how
me if it's too much seasoning. You know what I mean?
yo, and it's like when you said like how like everything like we're talking about sauce, right? We're talking about
Right.
sauce and the layers to sauce and how to cook when you in the
Yeah.
kitchen. It's like I've
Mm-hmm.
been dropping songs little at a time that
Mm-hmm.
mean a lot, that is correlating to things happening in the world. You know, it's like everything is on purpose. It's not just to do it just for the sake of it or to try to, outpace the market. I'm literally going at my speed and I'm showing you guys naturally how you can be in the same bag as well if you just lock in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's really all I'm showing folks is how to lock in, create from the angle of what you have. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then make that pop. You know
Nah,
that
facts.
like that's about it. You know that on God.
Including important safety information.
Endangered. It is.
So damn, I kind of misplayed.
Nah, I want to state another point too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just had to swap my chargers out. Okay. So with the meal plan of how we was talking about, you
Mm-hmm.
know, the sauce and how many things flows within the kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
seeing that there's a meal in the kitchen and waiting on the food and that feeling of the chef or the host in the kitchen saying, yo, check this out of a teaspoon of the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That I got on this meal. And tell me if it's like enough seasoning or just tell me what you think.
Yeah.
And the sauce was so beautiful of just like, yo, I ain't never had it, no type of sauce in this type of, you know what I'm saying, in this type of manner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of like, yo, I didn't even think sauce could even,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
so much meals within the world. So
True.
it's so much different sauces. So it's like when you make that sauce that for yourself that people know it's from you because they saw you cook it.
Yeah.
And the only thing that's left now is the meal.
Right.
So it's like that already gives your first impression at a whole, great at a whole great outlook to the whole picture. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Because it's like now it's like I have a great idea of what your meal. If the sauce is like this, then the meal must be flawless right now.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just to show like potential of you know crowd control because that piece of the sauce right there is showing the crowd that I'm able to take this to another level. Once you see the meal of what I'm doing with this, you gonna know why this first template of the sauce is something different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's gonna put you at a level where when a lot of people at a large capacity of people look at you, you know what I'm saying, and you starting to level up from being anywhere local to ongoing mainstream, they gonna watch your growth as a person that's always got some next level entertainment that's ready to come out because he's making his stuff like a movie, like a fast movie show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's
And
three
stuff like that.
minutes.
Like he
That's a
could take
short
that part,
film.
yeah.
That's a
And
short
then
film, and
it's
everything
it's a
captures
short
your
film, but it got so
attention.
much power. It got so much power within it because you still at the mic.
Right.
You're at the mic in your own raw voice while the music is going into a video,
Right.
showing, but it's showing you live, still moving around within the booth.
Mm-hmm.
And the back of your merch got the whole image of the video. It's
That
crazy
jacket was
work.
customized too.
If somebody pinpoint like pick apart your video,
Mm-hmm.
this is exactly what I'm saying of the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Like picking apart just the little stuff that you did in the video was just too much sauce. Because doing that even on another level is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be you ain't even gonna know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? Because you can take
Facts.
that whole part into a whole flex, bro. That people can't hit. Like people can't even, they just gotta love that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like that shit is just hard. You feel me? That shit go crazy.
Yeah.
For real.
Nah, I mean, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It's I don't, I mean, what I like about it is that I for a change could make music videos. Like I feel like for me, that's what I was missing in my arsenal was just consistent videos. But like I just said, I just put out 20 videos not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? I just put out 20. So, whether it's 20 videos of me rapping or 20 videos of me talking about whatever topic, you know what I'm saying, for the show, the fans win either way visually. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel as I'm having this conversation, but yeah, the fans win anyway, and I think that's what's beautiful about being yourself.
Yeah.
A lot of people would try to tell you, even early on for me, like, oh, be yourself because you sound like this, you sound like that. And a lot of people,
Yeah.
they fold up or they stop doing what inspired them to get
Yeah.
in the
They
game.
give up on themselves.
Yeah.
All over,
All
something
of,
that they could have simply worked on.
right. But
But still,
mm-hmm,
but the time when they wasn't giving up on themselves, you feel me?
mm-hmm.
They still watching the next man's work, and doing whatever. So it's like, some people just don't have enough drive or enough passion to keep up with their own selves.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the craziest person to stop you would be yourself.
Would be myself.
It would really be yourself. That would be the craziest person to stop you. So it's like, that doesn't mean that other folks that try to get in the way and, or try to make a person feel like you should give yourself self-doubt, because you shouldn't really ever give yourself doubt, because people is not willing to try.
Yeah.
So how could you feel doubt of somebody that hasn't tried enough?
You said it right. People aren't willing.
How could you doubt yourself over somebody that didn't try enough? They doubting you,
right?
Or they even if anybody gets a doubt, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like they doubting something that you tried. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying, to even try what you did at the video that you just recently posted. Mm-hmm. It's like,
and look, let me say this. Let me say this.
Moving a bit crazy flawless with it.
Let me say
like
this.
That part is crazy.
I have people that gave me fair share criticism about things that I've put out, whether it's music, whether it's lighting, visuals, right. Whatever it is. Somebody out there is gonna have a critique on what you do and how you do it, but you can't let the critique paralyze you into not doing anything, or make you feel like you got to live up to somebody's standard. You can heed the advice and you can take it into consideration while you're making what you're making, and it could help you along the way if you apply the advice, because at the end of the day, you got to apply the science and see what equation or what formula you're working with, what outcome you're going to get from it, right? And so this video, even though I'm saying like, it didn't take me too long to make and whatnot, it still was a lot of ingredients in the mix. It wasn't just like I turned on my camera and just started rapping at the phone. Like even right now, us talking, I got you through my machine to where the quality is going to pick up through the other phone recording me,
Oh, wow.
So that setup alone, for audio, my audio was Gucci. So it's like when people, hop on their gram and then they see it, it's like it's live audio because I'm playing it here live. So those little things matter before I even rap. You know what I'm saying? I was taking care of all the aesthetics, the wires, the setup, the angles, where to record, what's going to maximize the look, what outfit should I wear, to represent, like all of that is a science that I've watched other podcasters, I've watched other people with their setup, whether they had action figures in the back with the lights and you know what I mean, like things that I like about other people's stuff. I took notes. You know what I'm saying? I took notes on everything. I asked questions. I'm calling people like the Rodecaster people, or I'm calling Apple for the storage stuff, or whatever it is. All of that is before you even get to the entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So by the time we get to the entertainment and we have the whole setup lit and ready to go, it's like people might be like, oh, it's too much effects. Oh, it's too much this, it's too much that. And so that one thing for them might deter them from watching the video or sharing it with their friends or figuring out what it is that I'm doing that is clearly working. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll just discard it because it's like they didn't invest, like how I invested into my craft to get to the point where it's as simple as just talking to my microphone in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like when it get that simple, but it's effective, you know what I'm saying? Then that's when it's critical damage. Even setting up my machine to do bombs. You know what I'm saying? I got I got that. I got my man.
Approved. Approved.
Disappointed. You know what I'm saying?
Denied.
I got sound effects in my arsenal. You know, if we go live on Instagram or YouTube or Twitch, you know what I'm saying, or Rumble, you know, if we go live, my audio is Gucci. You know, my recording is Gucci. You know, and it costs a couple of dollars to get to this point, but you know, it's well worth the investment if I can get genuine reactions like what my brother just gave me. And my brother probably biased because that's bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we always talking about ruling the world and shit. But at the same time, I know for a fact that he is honest about his assessment because he's seen a lot from me. And so it's like for me to surprise him and wow him still after all that he's seen, that's the compliment. You know, and it didn't have to be overly perfect. It just had to exist, and then we can grow from there. You know what I'm saying? We could take that, we could look at that format and be like, all right, how can we up it again? How can we move things around and make it, you know, cleaner or whatever? You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole part about taking in criticism and it being healthy rather than debating like ideologies about what I have to do to be considered professional when it's like, you know, like everything that I'm doing at the clip that I'm doing it, even the so-called professionals ain't doing it. And then what ends up happening is my shit look Gucci, but it's probably not as popular, but they'll take the sauce in the format, drop something similar, and then they get praise and then never big up the credit on my end and shit. I mean, you know, I give credit to the people I'm inspired by, so it doesn't bother me. But for other people that secretly try to compete, it's like that's the game for them. Whole time they just admire me, but it's like, yo, speak up. You know what I'm saying? Speak up, say something. It don't gotta be beef just because you learn from me. I learn from other people too. But ultimately, I had to take what I've learned and put it all together. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the music is hitting, the visuals is hitting, the art pieces that we created over the years. I got the Biggie shit, the Tupac, Me with the Crown. That was Me with the Crown was a few years ago. That photo back at this place called the K House. You know what I mean? Which moved recently downtown. So that building it's not even, you know, K House anymore. So you can't even get that type of shot anymore. But, you know, certain shots from the video I dismantled from previous videos I put out. You know what I mean? So I'm even salvaging my own shit and then repurposing where to place them on top of making new shit to make it blend in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that becomes Picasso, that becomes art, that becomes a flow, that becomes a style. You know, mad people was in my Instagram story loving it. I love that. You know, that was fire. You know,
Right.
Nah, man, I love you, man. I appreciate you, man. We could talk about it
yeah,
forever.
man. I love you too, man. Like, because, man, growing is what the Most High, you know, God wanted for all people. You know what I'm saying? So grow.
Facts.
Everything about life is growing, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We never really supposed to remain in the same position
Right.
for a constant amount of time, which
Right.
means we're not supposed to be a baby forever and they on some baby shit. You know what I mean? We're not supposed to be a kid, you know, like for a long time and then a teenager for us. So we growing. So it's like as we're growing, we should grow everything else we do.
Mm-hmm.
Grow our thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You're
Exactly.
a real artist. You're a real artist.
Exactly.
A real artist. So grow that.
Yep.
Grow that to the level beyond people's measures. Because some people all right, put it in this way.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody may probably have their own sky to limit reach, where there's a a distance that they aim to reach, like no matter what,
Right.
you know. So, you know, for certain people that got a certain level of a gift, that they could be a person that just willing to take anything they doing great to the next level. It's like those people become the people to see everybody's limits within their sky. So it's like a plane going. It's almost similar to a plane. A commercial plane fly at 20,000 feet.
A commercial
But
plane.
a propeller plane, you know, type vibes, is only flying in the range of 10,000 feet.
Right.
So in the sky, the commercial got the chosen advantage to see the limit of the propeller plane. But what's not making the paper plane sad, and it's actually it makes it doesn't even matter about the commercial plane, is because the plane right there can see the heights of the commercial. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a propeller plane, that 10,000 feet range, they could see somebody at 20,000 feet. So now we just gotta recognize what position of what like we're in, because everybody is like people in the industry. We see their limit. We see how high they could be going.
Oh yeah,
we could be
even with even with a label backing them, we see the limit. Absolutely.
Right. But we could also, like, with enough potential, with enough growth, you could just switch that plane into a private.
Yeah.
To a private jet. Now you over or damn near the same height. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Of that level, but guess what? Your jet won't never be a commercial plane. Y'all might even go the same height, but you're a private jet though.
Right.
Versus a commercial airplane.
I feel like I'm a B-2 bomber jet. Look that up.
A B-2 bomber is different.
Yeah, I'm a B-2
I know
bomber.
about
I'm
the
moving
B-2
stealth,
bomber.
bro. I'm moving.
That's a stealth plane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Planes don't
ask
even
about me. Trump deployed them planes not too long ago. You better ask
them
about
planes,
me.
and them planes got busy. You can't even. Them planes got busy. That shit will get busy, crazier than a. You feel me? That shit will get crazier than a real thing, man. Than a real problem out here. You know what I'm saying? Like that's next level stealth mode that people not ready for. The craziest way to get at your enemies when they not seeing you coming.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So hitting one of those stealth modes is something nobody want to see. That's outside of nuking some shit. We can see that coming. We somebody want to nuke some shit. We can see some shit landing. We could know all this shit over. But at least they knowing this shit over it. That B2 coming at you. You're not even
You're not even prepared. It ain't even enough time to prepare.
It's not even enough time to think about it.
Right.
And that's the thing. Like you give it be a B2 bomber out here.
Yeah.
It's not even enough time to think about.
He said, "Be a B2 bomber out here." I gotta make that a track.
Be a
goddamn.
B2 bomber. It's not enough time for your enemies to think about how you finna do this move.
Yeah.
There's not enough time for your enemies to think about how you finna do this move. They just in their own levels of thinking everything is the same way that it's supposed to be only for them. So I even heard Jay-Z said one of this in his interviews.
What you say?
You feel me? Don't tell me I can't do it when you can't do it.
Yeah.
You can't see me coming. You can't see me coming because I'm a B2 bomber. But that's what it's gonna be.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. You didn't think I could do it because you can't do it. You don't have no B2 bomber. You don't have no B2s over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we got some B2s over here. You talking all of that heavy, whatever they was talking, you know, and I'm not even into all of that, so I don't really know what happened, you know.
Yeah.
But you get what I mean though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
y'all want to talk this battle of, about to set off some type of moves or whatever. We gonna slide some B2 bombers to just get rid of that whole thing.
Absolutely.
Because it's not even no time for me or you to think about our moves.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And
You're
that's
not gonna get enough time to.
and that's the thing too. Like, if I got so caught up in what the world was doing that it paralyzed how I play and operate, then I miss out greatly on the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? The element of surprise, the ability to really showcase, why I'm here. A lot of like look, J. Cole's dropping tomorrow, and so am I. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people would be like, well, why would you want to drop when a known artist is gonna drop, and get all the attention? It makes no sense. But for me, it's, well, for one, everybody's gonna be on the internet, right? So if people that fuck with me also fuck with Cole, then I have the opportunity to be in that selection or in that mental playlist of, all right, Brob just dropped something, I could check that out real quick. I know he just dropped the video not too long ago. That shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see what he's really putting together out here. You know what I'm saying? And so there's that. And then it's like, you can't cap that, oh, I didn't see it because you was on the internet. Because Cole or Beyonce or whoever that got the world's attention, everybody's going to be on the internet talking about it or listening to the shit to react to it. And so it's pretty much a free promo holiday that you could jump in, put your shit out there, and just market and talk to people while you're listening. I could listen to the Cole joint because I'm a fan of Cole. You know what I'm saying? So now I can have conversations about that and then tell people to go check out my shit that have already followed me and is trying to keep up with me. And not only that, it's like, if another dope artist is dropping dope music, then we're just spoiling the fans on getting more free shit or more entertainment or more whatever. And
that's what I'm saying.
It's
crowd
like
control, mastering that level of entertainment.
Yeah.
Getting the right exposure, making everybody's mind start thinking,
and then make them have my name.
Artists start doing it too,
and have my name like next to the greats that drop. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Blaine just dropped. Oh, Cole just dropped. Now it's like every time Cole drop, you thinking if I'm a drop, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just psychology. You know what I'm saying? Like, people underestimate that, but it's just psychology that I think works. And I'm just not afraid of you niggas. That's another thing too. Like, we not owned by anybody to be told what we can and can't do. Save that shit for the so-called professionals. You know what I'm saying? Like, that got contractual obligations and shit that they really gotta, consider. I understand that. At my level, it's damn near fair game. Like, you know what I mean? It's whatever you make it. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna keep making it and then see where that goes, where that ends up. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, Cole about to drop in 10 minutes. Cole about to drop in 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? This is his last album. From what they saying. So, it's gonna be crazy. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like I said, the Batcave is dropping tomorrow. That's a 2-pack. That's 2 songs in one. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just to keep the stove hot, man. And push shit out and keep creating, and you know what I mean? Just have fun.
I like how you said that, bro. Keep the stove hot.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be something ready to cook.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Know what I mean? Keep the stove hot. You know what I'm saying? Don't let out on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Give it all there on some Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you just know that you're doing this at a certain level, you got to remember that as you're getting to the next level, you put all that you had in on that other level that you just completed.
Right.
Previous. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that only helps you to do your next level better
Yeah.
innocently, but the only way is innocently is because you already know that you give your all every time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On just swag. Because you know what I'm
My,
saying? Fans be eating up all types of shit.
that's a fact.
So when they see that, it's like, yo, you taking like the confidence level of just, adding different swag and different layers of showing yourself to
Mm-hmm.
a wavy settings and stuff like that. It's like, yo, I just gave you a piece of this, just a brief of the song, just a brief minute of the song,
Mm-hmm.
and just show you what this could be like in
And
a
not
in a
not for
in
nothing,
a
the jacket was customized by Anime Aura
The
brand.
jacket was hard. Yo, I
And
want to
I
see
got a
the
lot of
video
compliments for
again,
the
my guy.
jacket, bro. Yeah.
The jacket was hard, bro. I
Custom
want to see
made.
that
And
video
you know what
again,
made me
based
happy?
off the jacket itself
You
too.
you know what made me happy is that he's the dude, I think he's from Ho Chi Minh City, like somewhere out in Vietnam, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
bro.
Dead ass, and
Wow.
not for nothing, uh it's about what, like,
Yeah.
he's watching the video, right, of me making the video and whatnot, but to see his jacket, because I had told him that I got a song called Gear 4 that I'm working on, and I think the jacket would be just so sick if I'm in, just rocking that. You know what I'm saying? And for him to see the video of me rocking his work, you know what I'm saying? His merch, in a way, and then it's like how I customize it, and the video is dope, and the song is dope. It's like, for him, he was blown away in the comment section, and you know what I'm saying? That's a person that we did business together online, and I respect what he got going on, and I like the fact that not too many people are aware of certain people online that got shops like that, because now it's gonna boost business. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, damn, like, he pretty much could use that video to anybody in his network to be like, yo, my dude raps really well, and look at how he's styling with the jacket on. You know what I'm saying? So, it's more love and light and attention to all the collaborators that helped me get to that point. It wasn't just me making music. It's like everybody's winning. Everybody that contributed to the process is benefiting off of it in some type of way. And that's what I like about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets more people involved and engaged in the things that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So,
Nah. Yeah, man. That's it keeps getting better and better the more you add progress to everything you know that you see coming out of it.
yeah. Yeah. And I got, like I said, check out my YouTube when you get a chance. I got mad videos that I could have YouTube shorted, and I will. I probably should have already had them ready for tonight to upload, because I know the internet is about to go crazy on the net. But it's still
So,
go ahead.
um, so based off of the video that dropped on the ground, was there has there been any work on dropping the song yet? Is the song
Yeah, that's
being
the funny part too. I mean, the song sounds like it's ready to go, but I haven't figured out when to drop it officially yet.
okay?
But it's just so
Also,
dope that I just wanted to share
still
it.
on when to drop it because it's already basically ready to go.
Yeah, I was gonna go in the stew pretty soon and probably tweak it just
Okay.
a little bit, you know, like that,
Okay.
that part where I go fire. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I added that sound in the video. That wasn't in the song. So when I go back, I'm gonna add that in the song so it could be like properly leveled and mixed in well.
Right. Okay.
You
Because
know?
I did hear that part, and it was kind of like, and that's what was making the video saucy. It was just authentic.
Yeah.
And just, it really stood out in many ways. And when you examine the video, like I said earlier, it's turning you up. That video is hyping you up. Like,
Yeah.
that video was lit, so it's hyping you up and it's drawing you more into the video.
That's a
and then when
fact.
you start watching what's going on, it's like, yo, I just seen you turn yourself into a different anime character. Like that was just showing the vibes of the video. Like in the video, I was like, as like right at the point when I was turning up. If anybody look at the video, right at the part where I was turning up at was the part where you had yourself like in an anime character running.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
that was also the part where everything was getting hyped too in the song.
Yeah, I was like,
So as I'm bumping my head in the formula of in the same way as the guy running,
yeah.
he just appeared running out of nowhere in the same head nod that I had going with the song. It was crazy. It was just a crazy match, bro.
Yeah.
Like the dude was running the same way. I'm like vibing with the song. I'm like, yo, and he came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My cyborg came out of nowhere.
He came out of nowhere, bro. And that shit was hard, bro. And then I'm starting to like see, and then I'm looking at you doing that. So I'm like, yo, you look wavy. Like that shit look crazy. Like you finna run out the screen, bro. I'm telling you, that shit was looking different.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, yeah, I've never seen nothing like that. It was looking like you was finna run out the screen, or like this shit turned into a movie or a show. Then it went back to the vibe. And then as it's going, it's still showing like, it's like playing on a mirror, or it's like playing on something that's see-through that got you like playing through it, because it's like I still see you in the booth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's too creative, because I'm watching a video and I'm still seeing you the whole time. I'm like, how am I seeing two things at one time? So it's making my mind recreate.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's not just a music video. Like you're getting like a live experience.
Everybody gotta tune into this video. This is a viral video.
This is
a viral video.
We just revolutionized the new music video.
While the video is going on in that type of like character and all that, you got the merch on your jacket.
Yeah.
Showing the video, like as if that shit was crazy, as if the video could play through your jacket right now.
Right.
That's what I was thinking that could have happened next, because the anime character that came out running, I was like, yo, everything is possible now. That was fire. I ain't never seen nobody show themselves like that in the vibe of the song though. And then it's like, when you turn and show the gears of four on the back or the jean jacket, I was looking at him as if it was about to start moving. But it was telling my mind like, yo, this shit can look crazy. Like this shit can start looking wavy. But it didn't do it. And it's just showing you chilling, because that's what you was doing the whole time. So since it played out like that, I'm like, nah, you're absolutely fire, my guy. You're absolutely fire, my guy, because but when you just, if I was to watch you the whole time, it's like you cooling the whole time, like in the vibe, and that the transition is crazy work. Yeah. That if I was to see anything else on this type of level moving forward, you're definitely, this is viral. That's viral right there. That's crazy. That's crazy work. I ain't ever seen nothing like that. Or like that's telling my mind, yo, this shit could get crazy. Yeah. That's all my mind was thinking about after the video. Like, yo, this shit could get crazy. Like, cause that shit was wavy already, bro. That video was wavy, man. That shit is crazy. Like to think about. Like it makes you want to watch the video again, because I love seeing things that creative. That's just me.
Yeah. And like I said, a lot of the AI images that I made, like I made Bling Blamingo. He's a new character I unlocked. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's from One Piece. Don Flamingo. You know, Do Flamingo. That was his name. So when I was like in the song Killer Cam Pink Panther making Do Flamingo, call up Straw Hat Metal when you lock it. Like Do Flamingo, he had a pink feather coat, but Bling Flamingo, he got the teal blue feather coat. You know what I'm saying? So like I swagged it out. You know what I'm saying? I swagged it out. You feel me? I kind of look like a Gucci man that's fresh out of jail type shit. Like when he first came back home type shit. Yo, dead ass, bro. Like, bro, the way how I was cooking these and bro, I got so much more images, bro. I got so bro,
already.
That ain't even half. I've spent days creating days. Like, it ain't even fair anymore. It wasn't even fair from the jump. But like I said, I've been taking my time gradually. Like, you know, I don't really talk a lot, but this year I'm gonna talk crazy. I'm gonna give it my all with streaming, with putting out live content, or putting out, you know, content where I'm just at the crib and I'm just pre-recorded, you know, and having this conversation with you, bro. Like, we an hour in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
already. That's light, bro.
That's
I ain't
light.
been gonna lie.
Exactly.
Like,
all we had to do was just turn the camera on, bro.
Gems. This is
That's all we had to do. Record the nigga. If I was to die, you still got YouTube to, you know, check out the video and listen to me talk to you, and you could sample shit we said, like, nigga, like. But
and that's real love. You see, that's real love.
Nigga, it's just future thinking. It's just future thinking, future creating, and just being present. You know what I'm saying? Like, locking in on the present and everything. You know, just you just giving thanks
everybody
for the fact
could become masters at their own game.
Yeah.
So it's important for the real, genuine motivation. Of real effort, because this is real effort you're putting in.
Yeah. Like,
this is nothing where I'm babysitting anything. This is gain respect. Because that's all you, and it's all authentic and original.
And not only that, but I'm up to date on One Piece. So to everybody that, you know, oh, he's just posing, you know, it sound commercial, it sound like he an industry plant, oh, he not really about the anime. I implore you to check the resume. You know what I mean? We didn't just started doing this just because you just found out. You know what I mean? We've been doing this shit for a long time. About, I want to say 15 plus years in now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I went to school for creative writing, got the creative writing degree. Some people might think that's useless, but for me, growing up, you know, English, when it just came to reading and the tests, you know, I wasn't the best at it. C student type shit. And now, you know, I got a lot of things in my arsenal because I know how to write a story, you know, in different formats and styles of a story. So it's like when you hear my music and I'm narrating, you know, a point in the song, a storyline, it's like that already hitting your eardrum on a crazy beat is gonna make you listen to what I gotta say, because it's not the average thing that's said. You know, I got playful lines that anybody could say. You know what I'm saying?
Another thing,
but
I was loving the bars.
Yeah, the bars is heavy.
What?
The bars is, and
that was crazy,
hold on. Let me play the joint. Let me play the joint again.
This is a viral video.
Let me play the video and watch this shit again, bro. This is crazy. Hold on.
Yo, for real, I really want people to really tune into this type of video, especially tuning into the bars. You know what I'm saying? This is fire, bro. This is what I want to see. This is something I want to see within people that's in the game.
Yeah. Nah, the video, the audio on my end, since I'm on the phone with you, it won't play to its full capacity. But you could play it and re-listen to it. But what I'm saying is, man, like, yeah, like that's the other thing too. Like, you know, I know a lot of artists they put a lot into their image, right? Like the photo shoots is good, the video shoot is good, you know, and the beat might be crazy, but then when you hear the artist, right? When you hear the artist, female or male, it's like sometimes, depending on the engineer, shit could sound put together or choppy, but put together. But it's like the artists don't like, at least just what I've been seeing. And I get it. Some people is trying to play the industry game, right? Where you just have basic lines, you say basic shit, you know, and you got basic flows, and you know, you're gonna sing in the beginning, then you're gonna rap. Like it's you know, basic forms of contrast, right? And what I yearn for hearing other people's music is the identity in the music. You know what I'm saying? And this is why, you know, I would not consider AIing my bars. You know, I could AI information that could help me get to creating a bar, but because that's no different than me just Googling something and then looking at what Google said and then rearranging it to make it a bar. So AI is just gonna pull up the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just an easier workflow if you do it that way. But it's the identity in what I'm saying. Every line matters to me. You know what I'm saying? Every line matters to me. There isn't a wasted line, a wasted bar, a filler bar just to relate to niggas. No. Fuck you niggas. It's about me. You know what I'm saying? Every track, it's about me. You know, if you hear hints of other people, that's me either recognizing the greatness in those people to add it in the formula, or me just swagging it in a different direction while paying homage to those creatives. And I don't run from that. I embrace that. You got to know how to steal like an artist, you know? But at the same time, my bars be one of one, doggy. My bars be one of one. You know, like the shit I said about searching for the One Piece got me sailing 7 seas. Got me dropping grand lines. Watch a band die for a G. Keep it P for presidential MVP, but yet most wanted. I got observation hockey. See them shanks all in your closet, but enough of that. Here come the wrecking and slap a Thundercat. It's Diddy Bolical. How we lost some legends that spit the facts. I keep it tall. I'm talking Twin Towers, early New York shit. Had conversations about money. The brick phone was so cemented. And keep your sentiments all about who you think is the best, or whatever I said at the end, right? But it's like I was able to use the anime references as real life potent references, and I was able to still like segue between both worlds without sounding corny, right? And also just the wordplay. It's like I'm code speaking or I'm double speaking. So it's like the thing that I said that I know everybody could catch, it was already set up to have an entendre or a double meaning to it. You know what I'm saying? And like Mayweather, I'm just jabbing, keeping score of the points. You know, when I look at my verse, I look at how many points I got. I don't know if you niggas do that shit. I look at how many points I got.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? From intro to outro, flow switches, things that stand out, ad-libs, sound effects. All of these is a point system in my head. My own standard.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? My own standard to keep me sharp.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This, again, got nothing to do with you niggas. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that I take into consideration when I go in and make my shit, they got my line. Right. And I'm talking to one of them right now. So this episode is already crucial and special for y'all off the premise of that. You know, because Brody on the phone, y'all not ready for the fucking Band Lab vault. Y'all not ready. Hold on, man.
Yeah, you gotta play. You
Y'all
gotta down
not,
the Marco.
y'all not ready. You understand of what my
You
man's
gotta
got
down
in
the
the vote.
Marco.
You know, we made Supersonic together. We made Hot
Right,
Skull
right, right.
together. We made 222 together. You know, I keep him in the bag. I keep him around. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's gonna be crazy
Yeah.
later on when we link up. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole fresh
Oh
year
yeah.
with fresh
We got a
beats,
whole fresh year.
ideas.
Yeah, and see,
You,
that's the
you know
thing.
what I'm saying?
That's the thing. Like,
Come on.
I've been seeing the pressure of striking between January and February for success all year.
Right.
The whole January was striking on success. Like, yo, like my January had a lot of a lot of relieved pressure, like pressure that was just relieved for me. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of, I started seeing like a lot of transitions for the good early this year
That's good.
in the most weirdest type of level of pressure. Because that pressure, you would think like, yo, shit getting rocky, like shit might probably about to fall.
Mm.
But it's like striking the level of success on the level where it's like honor. So it's like when you keep it like that, you know what I mean? It brings great fortune towards the middle of the year. And see, on my behalf,
Mm-hmm.
the new year begins in April.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So we could still be on my behalf, we could still be in 2025.
Yeah. Still.
And as I'm upcoming into 2026, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna spring off on a level, you know what I'm saying, within my mind to only relate to all things that's, you know, genuinely creative. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
on a solid level. So that's why I can click with a video like that and the vibes like that, because not only the bars is lit, I love to see somebody take the visual creative creations onto another level, because
Yeah.
that can only get wavier.
Yeah. It's
And that
literally,
shit is kind of
there's way
waved
more
out. Like,
apps and things I could pull from. Like this is literally, I don't want to shit on it. I'd still say like it's level one, to be honest, because it's the first of its format. But best believe that the fact that we got it made, I could learn from it and grow from it. You know, and
right.
growing is uncomfortable. But you know, it is what it is if we want to excel and get better. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I embrace the challenge. You know what I'm saying?
OD. OD right now.
Yup.
Yeah, man. So we tuned in live, man. We here, man. We out here, man.
That's right. That's right. My man Denny Dens.
Let's go. Let's go. That's the vibes right now, bro.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a time, man. I swear. We just getting started.
No cap, man. Yeah, we here, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Cold John's dropped, I think,
Mm-hmm.
15 minutes in already. So, nah, I mean.
Shit, man. It's crazy because, you know, like it's just oh man, this year's gonna be crazy, man. You know, Drake probably gonna drop Iceman. Kendrick probably gonna drop. You know, he got something in the tuck. We know that. So, you know, it's just gonna be a time for music. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time. Big
like,
time.
yeah, you know, like I can't wait.
Oh, yeah, man. But yeah, man.
About to call it a night.
Yeah, low key.
All right. We
Um,
got a good
about to
episode
handle
in.
something real quick.
It's all good. We got a good episode in. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
For sure, bro, man. It was man. I ain't gonna lie, man. This talk was needed. This talk was needed for sure, though. You know what I'm saying? Because
Absolute.
you know, I love seeing, I love seeing wavy things. You feel me? Like just creative people, man, and just inspiring people. Like you're very inspiring, and yeah, you motivate me. But when I see that, like, nah, I got like if I taking this music thing to another level,
Yeah.
that's how I want to get
Come
it to the
out.
level of creation. I want to set the tone. I want to
Yeah.
set the bar for the next person to be like to say the same thing I'm saying,
Exactly.
and then they go be creative. And instead of taking
We gon'
music to beef and war, they should be music to already be about life and creation and and purity. Pure like pure vibes. You know what I'm saying? I
right.
can't get that word I was thinking about.
But I know what you mean though.
Right. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Where everybody, and that's why, I love it the way it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody may not be as creative as you, and it's okay.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
You
That is
know?
okay. You know what I'm saying?
Like and that's the
So,
thing,
because,
like you win some, you lose some, but life goes on.
right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
life goes
That
on.
was one of my
Life
earlier
goes on because
songs.
life is stronger than death.
A hundred
You know what
percent.
I'm saying?
That was one of
A
my
hundred
earlier
percent.
songs. And the flows at that time and the melodies and what I was trying to do, I just didn't have the control. But I was consistent. You know what I'm saying? I was able to grow from that point. My voice matured. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning how to use it to put certain emphasis on certain things. And you know what I'm saying? I could look back at that song and be like, thank God that guy kept going. Because now where I'm at, I really do feel like a tank. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot out there musically. And so now
Yeah.
what we could do is just flood the market, tricking out visuals to the shit that we got out there. And then we could react video, or we could have conversations like this and put that as another episode or as another piece of art out there for you guys. You know what I'm saying? And really, just take the craft, not only hear from me when I got something to say in music, even though that holds a lot of mystique and power. But now you can hear from me just chopping it up at my office at the Batcave, and talking to, just having potent conversations with people I care about, about the shit that we care about. You know what I'm saying? So, on that note, man, I love you. Do what you got to do. This was a great episode. If you got anything you want to say to the fans, to the people watching, where they could find you.
Yeah, I want to say
you
something
know.
to the fans, to all the fans. I want everybody to just lock into the levels of creativity,
Right.
and just know that nothing can stop you but yourself, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, feel inspired and feel welcome to get just as creative, because Blaine Bent is setting the tone. Blaine Bent is setting the tone, my guy. He is setting the tone. You know what I'm saying?
You feel
He
me?
is setting the tone, and it's so inspiring to see what you're gonna do next. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I
a
would love
fact.
all the fans to tune in and see and watch the levels. Watch the levels of how people just have different aura and swag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Watch the levels of aura and swag, because we've seen it already with different stuff in anime shows, Naruto,
Yep.
Dragon Ball Z, Goku. You've
Yep.
seen the swag of these folks. Their aura carries something different from everybody else.
Right.
We got, it's no different from the people amongst the world.
Right.
Because a person amongst the world has created that anime.
Yeah.
And so when I see you doing what you're doing, it's like, yo, it's taking this to a next level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, facts. I just want all the fans to, lock in and tune in to, next level creativity, and watch how visuals and persona of like your energy take over the planet, man.
Yo, man, beautifully said, man. And we gonna chop it up soon. You know, I'm glad we were able to get this as like a test run episode. That's, you know, also official. You know what I mean? Nah, man, it's love. You know, and to the fans
One love for
listening,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? Brody got magical heat on the way. My man been working on it for many years now.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh yeah, oh
he do
yeah.
it all, too. He
I got some
engineer
hidden
his
work in the
own
vault, man.
vocals.
I'm gonna surprise them all, man.
You
I
know what
got some
I'm
hidden work in
saying?
the
My
vault.
man got so many songs in the stash. It's crazy, and you know, I just can't wait for y'all to experience, you know, the joint album that I already see. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of locking in, man. So, you know, with that said, you know, we gon' you know, be on our merry way. I'm gonna check out the Cole project while I'm playing Master Duel. You feel me? Got new cards that came out, so I'm excited. I love you, bro. And yeah, man, just hit me. All right.
Yes, sir, man. Love you too, man. One love, my guy. One love, much respect.
Yeah, man. All right.
All right, boss.
Yes, sir. Mission complete. Mission complete. So, you know, I locked in an episode with Lil Bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Just being in present time, locking in. You know, I could have just talked to him on the phone today like regular, and you know, we would have missed out on just having this in time, real time exchange for you guys. And that's the muscle that I'm trying to constantly refine and get better at, is being like, yo, you know, my space, my office is alive. You know, I just gotta show up, cook up, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I mean, put it out for you guys. And you know, just y'all could treat the this YouTube space, you know, that I'm creating. You know, you can just come kick it with us, come hang out with me. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys miss me. You know, I rather, you know, create the vibes on my channel where you could just chill watching me talk about whatever, you know, we talking about or whatever we interested in. And you know, if you want to play me while you driving or while you at work, or you know what I'm saying, I just want to get in that pocket for you guys, because I'm also fans of people that, you know, are out there doing the very same thing. You know what I mean? So I'm just creating that service. If you want to donate, my Cash App is Blaine Bent. Pay, you know, up to your amount, however much you feel. My PayPal is also at Blaine Bent. For my music, to find it on all streams, Final Form, you can get physicals. I still have physicals left, and it's on all streams. So, you know, I believe the Batcave. Let me see in real time if it's out right now. The Batcave is out right now. So J. Cole drop and I drop. You know what I mean? Voila. You know, you got the Gear 4, you know, revolutionized music video that we just put out. And then you get, you know, a 2-pack in one song called The Batcave, featuring my guy August Waters. You know what I'm saying? Which we already, you know, in the hyperbolic time chamber, just cooking up some crazy heat. So, you know, we getting the year started. You know, we getting the ball rolling. You know, this is what I love to do. I just love to create and, you know, get my business straight to where if I really start generating the money to do more, you know, just recently, my girl got me the GoPro. You know what I'm saying? And I had to cop the attachments, you know, kind of like separately or whatever. But, you know, that's when I put that on, man, the angles I can get with that, it came with like 50 attachments, man. You know what I mean? Shit is crazy. So, you know, yeah, man, that's the type of timing we on today. You know, just working, strengthening our ideas, coming together. You know, there's still a few artists that I gotta touch bases with and give them the stimulus package of what we got going on so we can add them into our world. I haven't forgot about you guys. You know, everybody got priorities, but I'm clearing a lot of things off the desk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, this has been a run, you know, and it's only getting started. I'm hyped to be here. I love you guys. It's payday for me. Hopefully it's payday for y'all. I mean, y'all got paid because y'all got the content. So either way, we cooking. You know what I'm saying? And I think I plugged everything so far. Go follow my man's August Waters on Instagram, and I believe it's Anthony Wade on Facebook. You know, run up the follows that way. You know, shout outs to the global creative family as well. I just ran into G-Quan the other day. He's doing well. You know what I'm saying? I believe he's about to have a show or had a show just now. You know, so there's content that way. Follow him on all socials, and you know, check out his streams. Follow my guy Kelvin Kim. You know, you can probably find him on Facebook or follow him on Instagram. Let me see if I could pull up his gram real quick, because you know sometimes the names be changing and whatnot. Let's see, my guy. Toji Experience, TOJIEXPERIENCE on Instagram. Give my man's D Brown Sounds a follow and a shout out also on Instagram and Facebook. My guy, my Brody Terry, he goes by Ranchio Warriors on Instagram. RANSHIO Warriors, WARRIORS. Give him a follow. Salute to the God. And you know, and my man's Anime Aura brand. If you want to know where I got the jacket customized from, I mean, you know, I would like to keep things exclusive because the sauce is crazy, but at the same time, put bread in that man's pockets if you interested. You know, come get this work. You know, sauce it up. Tell him Brav sent you. You know what I'm saying? Salute to that guy. You know, he really added the flavor that I needed, you know, for the song for you guys. So yeah, man, love and light. You know, I'm about to tap into the Cole project. And you know, it's on, you know, not unfortunate. It's sad that, you know, he's gonna end the albums, but that doesn't mean we won't get mixtapes or singles. So hopefully we still get music, but if not, it's a double disc album. I'm sure it's gonna be flawless. And you know, he's already goated no matter what happens tonight. You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody watching, and till next time. Hey, peace.